federal intelligence agency just quietly concluded that a substantial portion of Canadian crypto shops are knowingly helping criminals launder money. And there's a real chance you've used one of them without knowing it. I'm your crypto compass. Let's get your bearings. Today, we're breaking down what FINTRAC actually found, why an international team of investigative journalists just backed it up with their own reporting, and, most importantly, exactly how you can check whether your own exchange is one of the ones under the microscope. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know the 3-step check every Canadian crypto user should run this week. Here's what happened. An internal briefing from FINTRAC, that's Canada's financial intelligence agency, the one that tracks money laundering and terrorist financing, leaked in mid-July, and what it said was blunt. FINTRAC has strong confidence that a substantial portion of Canadian crypto-to-cash and over-the-counter desks are knowingly facilitating money laundering. Not maybe, not could be at risk. Knowingly. They debriefing flagged 3 specific patterns: sanctions evasion tied to Iran-linked networks, drug proceeds integration, and transnational organized crime moving money through these desks. Now, this could have been dismissed as a single leaked document, but it wasn't just one source. It got a lot bigger just last week. But before we get into who backed this story up, you need to understand what an OTC desk even is and why it's the weak link in the whole system. That's next. An OTC, over-the-counter, crypto desk isn't like Coinbase or Newton. You don't trade on an app. You show up or you deal through a broker, and you swap large amounts of cash for crypto or crypto for cash directly. Regular exchanges, verified accounts, transaction limits, automated reporting to FINTRAC. OTC desks, often designed specifically for large discrete transactions, which is exactly why they're attractive to people who want to move money without leaving a clean trail. That's not automatically illegal. Plenty of legitimate high net worth clients use OTC desks for big trades, but it's also the exact structure a money launderer would design if they were building one from scratch. So, a leaked government document is one thing, but this story just got a lot harder to ignore because a global investigative team went and checked it themselves. Just this week, the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists, the same organization behind the Panama Papers, published a full investigation called Coin Laundry. Their reporting lines up with FINTRAC's internal assessment almost exactly. Canadian crypto-to-cash services, knowingly facilitating money laundering, sanctions evasion, and organized crime. This isn't a rumor anymore. It's a federal intelligence agency and a global investigative outlet independently landing on the same story. And with the broader crypto market already sitting in fear territory this week, Bitcoin whipsawing in the mid-60,000s as investors wait on Wednesday's Fed decision. This is exactly the kind of headline that makes nervous investors even more cautious about where they keep their money. So here's the part that actually matters to you, because most Canadians using crypto have never touched an OTC desk, but that doesn't mean this story has nothing to do with you. Here's the connection most people miss. Some of these flagged OTC operations don't advertise themselves that way. They're standalone kiosks, small, we buy crypto for cash, storefronts, or brokers who quietly offer OTC-style deals to regular customers who want to avoid ID verification. If a platform or broker ever offered you a way around identity verification or a better rate for cash, that's the exact profile FINTRAC is describing. And separately, this adds fresh weight to something we've covered before on this channel. Regulatory pressure on the industry has been building all year, And stories like this are exactly why Canada's registration requirements exist in the first place. So, how do you actually check whether your own platform is clean? I promised you a 3-step check at the start. Here it is. If this kind of consumer protection breakdown is useful to you, hitting subscribe means you'll catch the next one. I cover what's actually happening in Canadian crypto every week without the hype. Step 1. Confirm your platform is registered as a zero investment dealer, not just a restricted dealer or unregistered operator. Zero's public registry lets you search any platform by name in under a minute. Step 2. Cross-check FINTRAC's Money Services Business Registry. Every legitimate exchange operating in Canada has to be registered there. If a platform isn't listed, that's an immediate red flag. Step 3. If anyone, an app, a kiosk, a broker, ever offers you a way to skip identity verification for a better rate, walk away. That convenience is the exact loophole this entire story is about. Neither of these checks costs anything or takes more than a couple of minutes, and they're the single best insurance policy against ending up connected, even unknowingly, to a platform under this kind of scrutiny. Now, let's bring this all together. Hey, so here's the bottom line. A federal intelligence agency and an international investigative team have both independently concluded that a real portion of Canada's crypto-to-cash desks are knowingly laundering money for Iran-linked networks, drug proceeds, and organized crime. You likely haven't used one of these desks directly, but the 2-minute registry check we just walked through is the difference between knowing your platform is clean and just hoping it is. If you found this useful, subscribe and hit the bell. I break down exactly what's happening in Canadian crypto regulation every single week. No hype, just what actually changes for your money. Next, check out our video on how to spot AI deepfake crypto scams. A different but related way Canadians are getting caught off guard right now. What's your biggest question about crypto platform safety in Canada? Drop it below. I read every comment.